Okay. Oh, you done yet? Oh god, I literally just started yawning. What the heck? Okay, we are out of beds. So, I thought we might start with some cross stitch. And then see how I go from there. Hey, Mama Wolf. Oh no, the Christmas hat works really well on that one. Hang on. I took off my glasses for my eyes and I can't read things. This, but I changed the color palette. Because it is. I switched it over into greens because I didn't like the blue. So that's isn't it cute? I bought the pattern from on Etsy, so I figure I'll do that for a bit. I don't know how long I'll be able to work on it. It could have been blue for Squirtle. Hello, hi apprentice. And then I don't know, we might switch to something else. I'm still unsettled. I think we all are. I do want to thank you all for sticking me last night in my 2 hours of word vomit. Thank you. I haven't figured out what alternatives. I'm not really feeling the crochet right now. My Crojo has fallen off. And I'm not going to force it. Though I think I have found a pattern which might get my interest again. Possibly. One that's Soma shared. On Etsy, which was a mushroom hat. Oh, speaking of which, you guys might like this. Luna specifically, I thought of you. But I saw this and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. My Crojo, yeah, I seem to have lost my Crojo. So much extra posted a picture of that and I was like, oh my god, this hat is amazing. And the pattern's are only $5, so I'm thinking next payday that might be my gifty to myself. Because I need another work in progress, right? Obviously. Why do spiders... I don't know, Rima. Why do spiders weave web? Your whole life is work. That's true. Because I... Aww. Oh no, that's really cute, Rima. Thank you. Also, I just want to share that I have new nail wraps on and I feel like such a fancy bitch right now. I haven't got the top coat on them yet. I only just finished them a little while ago, but I love these so much. They look like the subtle ombre and they're sparkly. This may have factored into a little bit into why I wanted to do a craft stream today, just so I could like show off the sparkles. Hi, Goose. So yeah, I may have to get the hat pattern. Not that I ever have any need to wear a big hat. Though it could be a cute point redemption. Oh, what we could do if the craft vibe isn't working, maybe we can switch over and do some more work on some artwork for stream stuff. Apprentice is first. Okay, stream, we can start now. We can start now. Apprentice is done first. Stream has officially started. Yes, please go do a self-care. Absolutely. Do the thing. So yeah. Not I said not really sure where we're going today. But we're gonna do something. I picked up a couple of like tips for working on cross stitch from the front, which I think will make this a little easier as well. I do have my embroidery glasses here, so just have to make sure I wear them. Got at the leftovers, so I had some. Oh, excuse me. I actually ate before stream again because he put food in front of me, so that was useful. I'd be a wreck without him making sure I took care of myself. I'm a wreck even with it, but no, I appreciate him bunches. Even just taking stuff out of the fridge and putting it on the counter where I can see it makes a difference. Eating a bowl of cereal, some pickles, and an irresponsible amount of Skittles. That sounds amazing. Also, I feel like that very much fits into the whole girl dinner thing. If you add it in, I feel like if you add in like a handful of shredded cheese eaten while you stare at the inside of the fridge, you've nailed it. I was trying to figure out how to take a pic. Have you ever tried, I don't know how many of you have actually tried to take a picture of your hands. It's weird. Hands are creepy and weird. And there's bits sticking out all over the place. And I was trying to take a photo of my hands, of my nails specifically. And usually it's easier to take a picture if you're like holding something. And I was like, I don't know what to do. So my brain was like, you should try and take a picture of holding a cookie. I'm like, cool, thanks, brain. Is that a hint? My hand's like, you need to eat a cookie. Eat a fucking cookie. You can, yes, you can have my cookies. I have plenty. We got them for $1 a box. Oh, I tell you what, you can have half of my cookie, and I'll have half your cranberry bliss bar. And that means we get 2 different types of delicious snacks. I feel like this is a good exchange. Deal. So yeah, my hair is still wet from the shower again, and I ran out of oomph to make myself presentable, so I'm just in Sunday slops. So yeah, we do a little bit of cross stitch and see how we go. And I get to test out my glasses, my new glasses for the first time. So feels weird not wearing them. Oh god. Fine. So you don't realize how much you need your glasses until you don't wear them. So these are my prescription glasses, but like with extra magnification power so that I can hopefully I can do my cross stitch without getting watery eyes or without needing to use that big magnifying glass. But it makes everything else look a little bit rough, so I may have made a bad decision in trying these out, but I'm not going to know unless I try them, and they only cost me a couple of dollars. Risk-wise, it's not too bad. My cup's googly eyes moved and slouched, but I kind of like it. All right, let's have a look at my chart here. Apparently I forgot to charge my tablet. No. So as always, please let me know if I need to make any adjustments for focus or blur or anything like that. I can to a certain degree. Like I can zoom in and I can try and change focus a little bit. The digital focus on this is limited. Welcome back. So I guess this section might be a good one to work in next. Oh my god, that's so sparkly. It is that color. $9.22. Honestly, I never know how long my threads should be. Because if they get too long, they're annoying, but if they're too short, they're annoying as well. I cut this way too short. What the hell is it? Oh, okay, what is this? Why does this sound Christmassy? Wait. I'm like, give me hopeful music, but not too hopeful, please. Okay. So, what have we got here? No, that's not what it. Hey, Okama. How am I supposed to do embroidery if you keep pouring gravy over shit? Or it's like being tar and feathered, but more festive. Just embroider gravy. Easy. There. Hello, my friend. These glasses are really weird. Nikki, how you doing? How's Mama Kama? How's the family? Still feel like this is blurry. Ooh, exciting! Where you off to? Disneyland? Crafty times! Hi, Drax. Yes. I'm testing out my embroidery glasses to see if they actually help or if they just... they don't. Just some creation after a week of destruction. A little bit of creation. Man, I wish I could have put more of the Victoria stream. Oh, I'm sure I did. I mean, you're going on a cruise? Amazing. I hope you have a wonderful time. I feel like that's kind of our thing though. Just like standing around in whatever game we're in talking about Tupperware or shredded cheese or pizza or whatever. Santa hats. Why are the Santa hats working on everything except for the animated emotes? It's so weird. Actually, you know what? Maybe I just need to reload the overlays. It works on the static emotes. Apparently Stream Elements thinks it's time to get Santa hats on, and you know what? I'm fine with that. Oh hey! I just noticed a subscription on someone subbed on YouTube. It didn't tell me. Thank you! Kind person. I don't know why. It didn't. Why did the streamer bot not tell me that? Isn't streamer bot supposed to tell me that in the streamer bot chat? I don't know why it didn't tell me. No, it doesn't. Huh. Well, that's a bit rubbish. Alright, I guess I'll have to do something for that. But thank you! Yeah, no, it's not even there under filters. I think I'll just have to make an overlay alert for it. I have a transparent chat overlay that I use when I'm gaming most of the time. And it just sits like on my primary screen under my webcam. And I think I want to see if I can figure out how to make it work for YouTube chat too. Or combine them somehow. Cool. I mean, going for a vacation's pretty fucking cool. But yeah, go on. Is it to do with your degree? Okay, that's amazing. Though, of course, I didn't mean to slam my cup down. My brain just translated a new shower on the ceiling as being like, you're going to be like a spider and be on the ceiling and the water is going to shoot up. I don't know why I did that. But yay for getting your bathroom renovated. That's exciting. I'm glad that you have lots of fun things to look forward to. My nose is so fucking itchy, what the heck? But I can't see anything with these glasses. They're fine for the embroidery, but I cannot see shit or anything else. That sounds cooler. Just like an anti-gravity shower. Okay, hang on. I've officially entered. Okay, here we go. Reload overlays. I am officially that many years old now. Why is it not working for animated emotes now? It usually does, right? Oh. Okay, it worked for that. But why not? Oh, there it is. It's taking a little bit. Nope, some are still showing up as invisible. Why? Listen, in my world, they can too, see? Dancing leaves can't have hats. No, that shouldn't make whether it's animated or not, the amount of frames it has should have any impact. That one shouldn't work. Oh god, what did I do? Oh, I said the word happy. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, there's fruit. Fruity step can't see. I love that. So it's so weird how some of them are working and some aren't. Okay, oh, that looks like Daisy's holding the hat. Yeah, that's so weird. Like, they're all mine. There's no difference. I'm sure it'll come out in the wash. Or I'll find out I did something dumb like last time when it wasn't working properly. And then I emailed Stream Elements and they're like, you paused your alerts. Oh, fine, whatever. Whatever. So rude. Is this clear enough? It looks blurry to me, but I don't know if it looks blurry to me because of my glasses. Like, I think that's as good as I can get it. Ow! Why a needle sharp? That's rubbish. Look at my pretty nails, Drax. I like nail stickers, and they're so sparkly, and they make me happy. With my little tiny short nails. Yeah, sparkles. Oh, they are kind of like... It's one of the reasons I had to do a craft stream today. Just so I could show off my sparkly nails. Because apparently I'm like a 5-year-old. Some of these color options are a bit weird. Excuse? Mark! Hi, Mark! Hey, Thank you. Thanks for 9 whole months of support. That's very kind. I appreciate it. I still get absolutely flummoxed that people keep on coming back. Happy Sunday. Well, it's my pleasure. Did I do something wrong? I don't know. Fuck it. We'll just make it up. It'll be fine. No one knows anyway. No one else can see the pet. You guys can't see the pet no more. I'm just making it up. For all you know. I could be freehanding this. I'm not. I have a pet. I keep thinking about that hat. The mushroom hat. I don't need a mushroom hat. Do I? Like, I wouldn't need to buy yarn for it. I already have yarn. Okay, the glasses are definitely helping for the stitching. I need to, hang on. This is a hat that Soma posted. In Molly's Discord. And now I kind of want it. I was just gonna make sure I wasn't gonna dox myself by showing the room. Look at this hat! Isn't that a cool hat? Like, I don't need a hat. It's usually only cool enough to wear a hat like 3 days a year in Florida. And probably not even that, because we're supposed to have a warmer than average winter. But look at it! And then if you like look at, I saw like a bunch of other colored ones that people had done of them. Oh, they have like a mushroom hat too. I don't. I thought I saw other pictures. Look, Etsy is a dangerous place for crafty folk. Oh, is this the same person but selling? Okay, this is the same person but selling them made up. I didn't want to share it with someone else, like someone else's artwork. It's just adorable. Oh no, now I've gone down the rabbit hole of mushroom hats. I mean, it doesn't look like it would be that difficult to do. Like, that looks like the body is mostly double crochets. I think. That's what it looks like to me. So I feel like it would work out pretty quick. And the underside is front post double. Yeah, so it's like, I'm trying to decide if I can justify if I can justify spending that to buy a pattern for a hat that I may never wear. But it's so cute. Oh god, now I'm doing the whole which glasses did I put the correct glasses back on? I did. I can see. I mean, to be honest, I don't think it would be too terrible to try and sort of reverse engineer it. But I did have a cute idea for like some extra stuff to do for the channel art too. You know how we did like the mushroom and jasmine and the ivy, and I was like, I could make little like potion bottles too for the alerts, so we could have like a subscribe bottle and different potions for that. Maybe, I don't know. I still haven't decided if that's the aesthetic I really want to get into. Oh goodness, excuse me. Great. I really am just so all over the place right now. I don't know what I want to do. Off the chart for the stitches I did. Come on, finger. There we go. Hey, we did a whole 16 stitches today. Oh, is that right? Because it's not Squirtle, but that's the pattern. Isn't it funny how just from the cheek and the eye, a couple of people now have been like, that's a turtle. I can definitely see the Squirtle resemblance. Absolutely. This is I can't claim credit though. I'm just using someone else's pattern when I change the colors. Oh god, hiccups. The funny thing was I didn't even think about it being Squirtle. I was just like, I don't really like the blue. I was like, I need this to be green. Why is that yellow? It's just blending. $43. You lost a pair of knitting needles? Oh no! Between the slats of a deck? Well, your alert levels are doing pretty well, Stu. If you figured that out after only an hour or so of sleep. I'm assuming there's no convenient way of retrieving them. Oh no, you have to get new knitting needles? Oh no. Oh, Goose, I'm so sorry to hear that. My commiserations to you. Oh, awake. Okay. But that, you know what? Being alert after that amount of sleep is also impressive. Wait, do we do it doing? Okay. Dude, my main thing right now. Aw, Stu. I get that. I'm trying to not buy a crochet pattern that I don't need. That's my immediate. How long till she's back home again, Stu? I'm sure she's got her hands full with a bunch of stuff. Gotcha. How's she getting on? Is she managing? Managing okay? Oh god, this embroidery floss feels terrible. Okay, that's good. I didn't want to ask for details, but I just sort of extrapolated from previous conversation. Ugh, this floss is fucking disgusting. Ugh. This embroidery floss is old. And this feels icky. Like, I don't think it's been mercerized. And it just feels like really grippy and resistant. It's like old Coates and Clark stuff. All right, let's do that. May have to find some alternatives for that. At least there's not a lot of this yellow. Yeah, I think the little pin stitch works. So I don't know. I don't know how clear it is there. But I'm gonna try and get better about using these pin stitches to start and end with these like random bits. And then you're relying on like the tension of the fabric to like hold the floss in place. Okay, we've done a whopping 22 stitches today. This chart app is very useful. I still need to figure out where to put the book look that we made too. Here, hello. Hi. I don't think I'm feeling the cross stitch today. Hellos. Hellos. God. Putting these glasses on and off is a trip, man. They have like an extra, like 2 diopters of magnification. And it's just like, hello and welcome to Dell has no fucking idea what she's doing again. Your 5-day-a-week stream of confusion, chaos, and mess. How are we today? How I hope you had a good sleep. I like that song. We're in the land. So we can. Am I? Oh yeah. Is this working yet? No, it's still not working. You used up all your short weeks. That's rubbish. Apparently my crochet is in the bedroom. I gotta go grab my cardi that I've been working on. I'll be right back. Oh, okay, that's something. Like, I'll be right back, friendos. All right. Jay. We're just gonna wonder. We may end up doing art, or I don't know. Who knows? I certainly don't. I got none idea. Give me that. I can't believe I got my attention span is such that we literally got 22 stitches done, and my brain's like, no, we're good. Thanks, brain. I think it is easier still with the magnifying glass than the Hey. This app is really neat though, because it shows you, like, if you mark off this just as you go, it shows you progress. Very handy. Apparently I'm like too greasy for my tablet to read my fingerprint right now. Greasy girl. Oh god. White balance, please. Alright. Where does that belong? Oh god, it's so yellow. It's taking me so long to do this. Here I mean. Nearly at the end of the round. I'll get like half a row done and then I'm like, no, I'm good. This is gonna end up being another one of those things that's like half finished. Wait, we put automatic exposure on. Automatic exposure and white balance don't work for crafting streams because there's too much movement. And color variation. Oh, hang on, let me have a look at Mirthwood. I think so. Someone posted that in Drax's just right. Or was it Molly's just quote? I can't keep up with all these cool people. You're playing Mirthwood now? Oh, here we go. Let's have a nosy at Mirthwood. Embark on an enchanting journey and brave ferocious creatures in an immersive medieval fantasy world.
The free lands are vast and shrouded in mystery. The ruins of a great civilization, the Varin, dot the landscape. A curse, presumed elven in nature, courses throughout this world. And you have been called upon to save it. You'll explore ancient remnants both above and below. At times reminding yourself that the brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. Sometimes living to fight another day is the wisest option. Provision yourself with wares worthy of a brave adventurer. The future of your new home rests upon your weary shoulders. Venture deep into the free lands and uncover hidden truths. But remember, if you gaze long into an abyss, the abyss gazes also into you.
Ooh, spoopy. It's very pretty. I don't know, Stu. How much do you have spoons for learning a new game? Because that's something that I struggle with. But like, I don't know if I want to play something that I'm familiar with, or if I have the capacity to learn, like, pick up a new mechanic. Because oftentimes, if I'm feeling a bit out of sorts and I try a new game, I kind of set myself up to not enjoy the game because I'm just like in a bad mood. I don't know how you feel, but that's generally like something that I sort of factor in. If like I'm going to pick up a new thing, like am I in the right frame of mind for it? It feels similar to Stardew. All right. I mean, Mirthwood looks really interesting. I feel like maybe
A sprawling medieval landscape.
you've been like plucking
Well,
away at RimWorld for a while. Why not give Mirthwood a go, just as a change in pace in art style? Also, we have ads starting very shortly. So this will be a good time to stand up and stretch and grab a snack and a drink and do some self-care. And then when we come back, I'm going to attempt to do something crafty again. We'll see how that goes. But I'll see you soon. Button. Okay. Man, the froggy throat is a thing. All right. So we're going to work on this for a bit, and then we're just going to see how we go. We may end up switching over to doing some art later. Fine. I'm not entirely sure what the point of the direction change of this is. I don't know why I just can't keep going around. Unless it's just to add this extra texture, I guess. And then once I finish this piece, then I get to do this all over again with a second time. And then I'll have a cardi that I can wear for an astonishing 1 whole week. You're gonna, oh, there you go. Perfect. Move my coffee out of the way. Oh, so I mentioned this in Discord, but I was gonna pop up another mobile sponsored stream thing through Stream Elements. You know, between the time of year and some repairs that we need doing, these little sponsorship deals make a big difference. They help out immensely. And there's one there that's got like pretty good rates, and I know a couple of you were like, not super excited about Monopoly Go, but it's like a mobile game one. But I may pop that off on Wednesday just because it looks easy to do without investing any money. So if any of you have got mobile devices and a little time on hand, you know, pooping or whatever, I may have something fun for you to play. It looks like I usually let Flint do the so Flint does a bunch of these sponsored streams, so I can get a good feel from him as to like which ones are sort of a good one to pick up or not. Like the last one we did a couple of weeks ago, it wasn't crediting, and he had the same problem. But this mobile Monopoly Go, actually, it was pretty good. So yeah, I might pick that up on Wednesday. I'm just like, that's so sparkly. I'm like a magpie. But yeah, I might pick that up on Wednesday. So because we've got a hole on the side of the house that I'd like to kind of have taken care of before our approximation of winter happens. Ideally. And this is a way that I don't feel uncomfortable like in asking for help because I'm not asking. So time is money. Get there. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to crochet long enough to put a band-aid, but if it's worth putting a band-aid on my finger. Oh, this is a jaunty little tune. I like this one. It's called Captain's Ship. We're all pirates now. I keep on getting the itch to pick up Medieval Dynasty again. But I think if I did, I would just carry on from my previous save rather than start again. I stole a lot of stuff. I don't want to have to steal all that shit again. So I still have to convince the girls that I'm worth marrying. Because apparently they don't like thieves or some bullshit. Oh, and we'll have Farm Sim 25 next week. Farmer Dell will be back in the house. Ready to spend an entire stream planting fields of potatoes. I don't know how, but it's such a fun game. Like, I was like, I'm not gonna like this game. It's too complicated and I'm not gonna like it. And I actually really did enjoy it. Apprentice? I'm now gonna have to wash this because it's got gravy all over. But now I have to have a cookie. It's pretty good. They're very big cookies. I actually had a lot of fun yesterday and lots of random projects on board. Even if I didn't really achieve much, if anything. I think the entire stream I got like one jar lid, which was what I wanted to start off with. I'm still thinking about that hat. The mushroom hat. I think I think I may have the yarn for it too. That would look good. I started a cardigan a while back, and I got the like I got the shoulders done. It was an interesting design that I actually really liked. But I don't know if it'll fit anymore. There's a lot of ease in the pattern, so I may have to start it again. Or I may have to try it on and see if it fits. And if it doesn't, I can just reuse that yarn. It's a nice cranberry red. That's one it is. Pattern's one of those neat ones that's got no seams. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh no, that's really cute. Shit. Luna, how dare. Man, that's a lot more work. Mind you, suppose you could like skip. Oh, fuck, I really like that. Oh, okay. Oh man, the pink and purple one, how they use the variegated yarn for the gills. That's what that all is. It's all just an ombre yarn. Oh, and then, oh, then they've just got like a, oh, just a straight up witch's hat with the same structure. Top down. Oh, it uses Red Heart Super Saver. Alright. With truth. It's double stranded? It's nice that they put in a thing on their pattern saying you can sell a finished item, just don't use my pictures. Oh, it's a double stranded craft. Oh, I guess that's how it's so bendy. Like how it holds the shape. I'm guessing is that it's double stranded but with a smaller hook so that it's quite tight. I really like that pink to green. That's really pretty. I can't quite understand what they're getting at though. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Sorry, I just realized you guys can't see what I'm looking at. Sorry. I'm away with the fairies here. Just looking at this fucking adorable mushroom hat that Luna linked to. Hi, Ravi. I'm trying to understand the two strand. Like, have they cut the yarn so that they're getting a double strand of the same color graduation? It's so pretty though. I love that. It's up there with things that I very much clearly do not need. A mushroom hat. I'm back to my boring monocolored purple caddy. I wish that Revelry would like hold would allow you to like hold any sales that you make, because I have a crochet pattern up on Revelry, and like a couple of times a year someone will buy it. It's like $3 and I get these like payouts and it's like no, I haven't. Later. Oh, that's cute. It's very Borderlands. Oh, that's I'm actually looking on the Twisted Hatters website here. Well, heck. Oh my lord, some of these hats are insane. So Yana's doing a lot of lifting, but wow. These are beautiful. And now we're back at, look, crochet pattern. The Kraken hat was pretty good. Ouch. With the habit of like sitting on my bed and then wondering why my foot starts going numb. Anyone else? No, just me? Yeah. Not used to listening through the stream. Oh, all right. I'll try to keep my language a little more or less, I guess, technically. You do as well. Yeah, I always have like a leg tucked up under me. I can't have both my legs down for too long. I've got to shuffle. I gotta shuffle them around. I think this is going to be really pretty and comfy once I finish it. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm always hopeful because every now and then I get these emails from Revelry saying that someone's bought my crochet pattern. And I wish they'd just hold it on escrow so that I could use it to buy patterns from other people, but that's not an option. I'd definitely rather buy patterns from people on Ravelry rather than Etsy because Etsy's fee structure is just ridiculous. Ravi, I got new pretty nail stickers today that I put on before stream, and I absolutely love them. They're so sparkly. And I keep, like, once I get the top coat, it'll add a bit more depth to them, but I'm just like, oh my god, these are amazing. It may have factored into why I wanted to do a craft stream today, just so that I could, you know, yeah, they definitely give me a champagne kind of, like the Ombre fades to like almost like a silver at the top, but I didn't obviously my nails are too short for that. But definitely like a rosé champagne kind of sparkle. Oh, I found my stitch markers. Luna. I hid them from myself in a really sneaky super sneaky way that I would never have figured out. I put them in a giant container that sits on my desk all the time. It's literally been there for months. Exactly. I put them away. And I spent weeks trying to find out where my fucking stitch markers. They've been in here the whole damn time. I opened that up because I was looking for a tape measure. The tape measure that wasn't in there, but was sitting loose on my desk. But at least now I know where they are again. Wasn't it great, Brevy? The only problem is I haven't got my clear coat on these. I'm catching these little... Well, I like your brain. So there. I didn't think about the hazards of these. Or we could say deliberately take everything said out of context. Just for extra, you know, kicks and giggles. I appreciate the effort put into doing the type on the tablet. Yeah, I really need to get a clay card on these. Vapor wave the line. Oh, is that the new multicolored yarn that you posted in Discord? Get the weirdest spam. Look, I mean, yeah, I kind of feel like that too. Vaporwave and its line entire. Okay. I'm enjoying seeing what you're making out of all this yarn. I'm glad that the crochet helps. I have like what I think is I've got a couple of things that are like kind of in the last stages. And I have this like weird sort of reticence to work on them. Like I've got just a simple knit blanket. Sorry, Ravi, I keep on getting distracted. But yeah, I've got this like knit blanket that I've been working on, a knit corner to corner blanket that's really pretty. And it wouldn't take me that long to finish. And because it's just a straight up knit, I don't even really need to look at what I'm doing. I can just do it. But it's also kind of big enough that it's too big to work on stream now, because it's kind of like a full-size blanket. I'm probably on the last third. But I've been working on it for a couple of years now. It sits in a craft bag. It sits in a tote next to the bed for me to pick up whenever I feel like working on it. I have this desire to keep making blankets, and I have no need for blankets. I live in Florida. I don't need blankets. Well, good. I'm glad I'm giving you giggle. Like that last shawl pattern that had like the waves. I think that would just make a really pretty blanket, like even just a scrap blanket. So I keep putting it off, but I don't know what to do with the sub scarf. I'm a few months behind, and that's fine. Like I can pick it up whenever. But I'm not sure how to tackle it, because with the exception of a couple of people, no one, like, I guess because I've stopped working on it. Exactly. Because I've stopped working on it, people aren't picking colors anymore, which is fine. I can always just like come back and ask people what they want. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do. I think though, given the state of my hand health, that I probably won't be doing a stream craft project like that again. And just keeping the crafting for myself or for gifts rather than connecting it to some form of obligation, which sucks because the blanket that we did, it really, that extra incentive with the squares, really had an impact on increasing people, increasing subs, but I'm not doing it at the risk of my own health. So I have to figure out an alternative. Something. Eye patches. How would the eye patches play out? Small and fashionable and easily transportable too. That is true. During streams now and then through the year, and then folks vote one to put merch shop and stickers. I could do that. I was thinking about doing that with the mushroom. The only problem is that the stickers on fourth wall are quite expensive. Oh, actually, that reminds me. So, hang on, where are we? Orders. I keep forgetting about it, but in May, Echo bought 3 gift redemptions for ear stickers, and only one person claimed. So, how... How do I do this? I mean, it's fine, but like the stickers are like $10, including shipping. Very decent size. But then I suppose I could always just try and get some stickers printed and then sell them myself. There's gotta be a way that I can do. I'm sure there's a way of doing. Not that one. Let me. Oh, actually, it's not that bad. I was like, the $5 plus shipping. Let me see if I can figure out. This is so bright. No, that's not it. Hello. Thank you. I think this is what I want. I'm trying to figure out on fourth wall how I can give a... I know I saw it somewhere. Oh, here we go. All right. There's 2 PS stickers up for grabs right now. I've joined in chat. You want in for them. This is from like months ago and I keep forgetting to redo them. So yeah, that's the PS sticker. I don't know why it says join and not enter. Been driving me nuts that they've just been sitting there. Because everyone needs a PS sticker. I'm glad you mentioned the stickers, Ravi, because it just reminded me that this is something I wanted to do. Hey, there you go. Jeez, you didn't get much time. All right. Yeah, click on that link, and you probably both know how that works. Yay! All right. Honestly, I'm glad to get that out of thing. But yeah, that was some that Eco gave away. I think actually during anniversary stream, and I just we had a bunch. They gifted a bunch, but a bunch of people didn't claim. There you go. Yay! Enjoy your Pierre stickers. I really do like the fourth wall make that. That's a thing on fourth wall. So those were courtesy of Echo months ago. Echo's gonna be like, wait, what? But yeah, being able to gift merch on the store, like on stream, is pretty cool. Shit. Beard is just gonna have like, I just say with Luna, you guys are just gonna have like the biggest collection of weird as fuck Dell stickers. I think the Pierre one is actually quite a big size too. All right, good luck. Bye, you guys. All right. Don't put water in the computer to cool it down. It doesn't work. Okay. It's funny, that idea that we were working on with the art stream last time with the mushroom and stuff, it's slowly morphing into more of a ocean shop kind of thing, which is weird. I'm not quite sure what to do with it. Going too fast? Oh, and I'm not. I just didn't have enough yarn for the hook. Is it? Because I was just like, and then I could have like the little like mushroom hat as like a thing for like part of it. And then we can make my little bee like a little like witch hat. And I'm like, wait, I'm really leaning into the witchy vibe thing. Which Flint keeps on saying is my thing. I'm just so used to like all of my stuff being really flat in terms of color, like the bee, in terms of everything being very flat and two-dimensional and, you know, minimal colors. Like the bee is 3 colors. That's it. Trying to keep it basic, and so going for this like different thing, it's very outside of my comfort zone, but I guess it's also kind of cozy for me too. I mean, I have a pretty solid pagan upbringing. Really? Fourth wall? You're now... Fourth wall's like, hey, you've got new orders. I'm like, no, I don't. But thanks. Appreciate it. I do remember going shopping with one of my co-workers back when I lived in New Zealand. And we would do these, Louise was one of my employees, but we were also really good friends. And so we would arrange like once a month or so to make sure we had a day off together. And there would usually be something that one of us needed, like proper clothes shopping thing, like we need to go and get socks or undies or whatever. but we always allowed ourselves to go into like one of the more fancy clothes, you know, the expensive clothes stores, just to browse, just to have a look at what there was. And it took like 3 months of this before she's like, Kat, you would just dress like an art teacher all the time if you could, couldn't you? And I was just like, oh, is that the aesthetic? She's like, yeah, like a hippie art teacher, like, you know, yeah, earthy tones and comfy flowy things and stompy boots and weird lacy things, which I guess I don't really give on stream because all I just live in is t-shirts and leggings. But it is what I enjoy. Excuse me. And it surprises me how far behind YouTube gets. How is the latency so bad? It's terrible. Like, we've got gig fiber and like there's nothing wrong with my upload speed. I always like, I've just noticed it like through the last, I don't do it very often, but I'm wondering if I should just put it on like really low latency, like the ultra low latency option, so that it's poorer quality but maybe faster for chat. Not that anyone's chatting in there, but it's fine. Hello, if you're on YouTube. Hello, I see you and I appreciate you lurking. Yeah, it definitely helps. I really need to get some alerts set up for stuff. And I'm not too concerned at the moment. The main function for me to be up to streaming to YouTube as well is just because it's easier than exporting from Twitch and doing all their bullshit afterwards if it's just like up there immediately. But I was surprised at the engagement, especially on Vintage Story streams. So that may have been because you weren't streaming. I may have stolen your views when you weren't here, Drax, just quietly. But I had quite a few people, and by quite a few I mean 3, which is a lot compared to 0. But people who would pop into YouTube and then come over to Twitch. Like, they like Vintage Story streams on the YouTubes. I mean, I didn't steal your views. And I'm pretty sure I sent at least one of them to your channel, who was a new person. It's totally fine. Oh no. Oh no, never mind. I thought one of my eyeballs had fallen off. We have ads popping in less than 30 seconds. So if yeah, stand up, stretch, go take a wee, grab a drink. Time to stretch. And I will see you all in a few minutes. I'm gonna go wee too. Goodbye! Okay. These doodads back in. Thank you. I was trying to decide if I should reprint this t-shirt with the knit texture, the beam. But maybe I'll just wait until we finish with the other artwork. I made a batch of pineapple upside down cupcakes yesterday. It was bonus mum's birthday, so that's why I made the cupcake. Her favorite cake. So we did like in each little cupcake bowl thing. What are they called? Liner. I did like the brown sugar and the butter, and then like a cherry and a piece of pineapple. And ended up getting 2 dozen of them. Apparently there's a monster in the kitchen who's been eating cupcakes. What's funny is I love pineapple, but I don't like pineapple flavored. A lot of pineapple flavored stuff is just weird for me. I don't know if it's bonus mom who's been getting the cupcakes or if it's Flint, because he also really likes pineapple upside down stuff. Like, it always makes me a little bit sad baking, and then I'm just like, I don't like what I baked. I bet they were like really nice and light and fluffy though, because the batter looked good. I cheated. Oh man, pineapple lumps is what I'm really after. Pineapple lumps are Kiwi Aussie candy. I bet they're like a chewy pineapple marshmallow covered in chocolate. And I'm not one that I don't normally gorge on candy, but those things I will fucking inhale. Like, I can destroy them like no one's business. They are so good. But they come in through either special order from in a care package back home or via Amazon. So good though. I bet you'd enjoy them too. You can get them like just the combination of the pineapple and chocolate together. And they go really well in the freezer. You can have like, put them in the freezer and then you can just have like 1 or 2 at a time. Keep it last. Probably one of my favorite sweets. Look at that, we've done almost an entire round. Actually, we've done more than a round today. Such staying power, such wow. I am doing all I can do not to moderate the heck out of Flint's chat right now. I am such a grump. I'm such a grump. He's got a regular who's just like, the sky is always falling for this one particular regular. And even in the Discord, I'm not going to name names, they don't come in here, but even in the Discord, they'll be like, I watched an extra live stream and that was really cool and they raised all this money, but I'm still down $2,000 for some other thing. And I'm like, you can celebrate the wins without having to frame it with bad news. Like, it's okay. You don't have to be guilty to celebrate good things. And they do that sort of shit all the time. And I'm just like... And he always enters chat with, hey, I hope your week has been better than mine. I'm like... Flint is so friendly and relaxed and kind that he doesn't say anything, and I just want to sass this guy, but it's not my channel. Like, I'm not gonna... It's not for me to tell Flint how to run his channel. That's not how we do things. But internally, I'm like, oh, like, don't do that. There's one of the reasons actually why I stopped, and especially if I don't know someone very well, why I won't ask someone how they are. I will be like, I hope you had a good week, or hey, good to see you. I notice you do the same, Drex. So you don't give people a chance to say, I've had a really bad week. you frame the greeting in a positive manner and you're more likely to get the same back. Because for a while there, when I started streaming, I would ask everyone how they were and I got honest answers. And yeah, you know, it isn't even always a trauma dump, but you're like, oh, well, gee, I'm sorry your granny died. That was awkward. Like, here we are shooting old people in this game. That's fun. So I try not to ask people how they are unless I know them. Because it's always, you know, it's always going to be timing like that. But yeah, I just like glance over it and I'm like, oh my god, I just want to delete that so badly. I always have the best timing for these things. See, Linda's playing Asker again. He discovered yesterday in Asker that when you send your character to the outhouse and they poop, that their characters yell. And so after I'd ended stream, I was listening to him, and every now and then I'd hear this, and it's like, oh, Flint's pooping again. That game's so silly. Yeah. It was pretty good. Like when Bear and I were playing, I don't know when it was. It improved a lot. I think it helped that we turned the raids off. I honestly don't think I left the little township very much. I think, in fact, almost the entire stream, I just stayed within the confines of our little, like, township. Ed was doing, like, a lot of exploring, and I was just, like... I don't know what I was doing. Standing around talking, because that's what streamers do. No, the worst we had were the little smokers, like, trying to steal our supplies. Jerks. Every time I play it though, it makes me want to play Medieval Dynasty. So I'm thinking that's probably going to happen because I keep talking about that game. Okay, we've officially done 1.5 rounds on this. I didn't even get like half a round last time I played. Last time I did this? So we're doing better. How big is this getting? It's a good size. It's getting there. Getting there slowly. I'm not sure. I'm not sure at what point I'm supposed to, like, stop. I guess I can just keep going. I would really like to be able to finish it. So far, I've made... like, everything that I've made has been, like, accessories, blankets, toys. I made one caddy. And by the time I finished, it's so small. Like, even though I followed the pattern, it's way too small for me. It sits in my closet. I don't know what the fuck to do with it. At this point, I think I'm about ready just to send it to a thrift store. I suppose I could try and, like, repurpose the frogget and reuse the yarn. But I've yet to complete an item of clothing that that I can wear. bring my coffee today. Hi, Stephanie. Good evening over on the YouTubes. Lovely to see you. Hope the weather up in Philly is nice. I'm in Florida. So, no, actually, it's not too bad. It's like 72 right now, so it's pretty comfy. Cool enough to work on crochet without melting. Always nice. You're crocheting a shrug? Lovely. I always enjoy I like making cozy things. I just don't get to wear the cozy things very often. You know, with it being, you know, warm all the time. Here is oh, it's right. Oh, let's say. Here you're hunting around for like a certain tab to be open and you can't find it anywhere, so you open it again and then you look over and it's right there. 54? Oh, that sounds amazing. I think it's still going to be another month or two before it gets like that nice and cool here. Last month we had like a little spell of like 3 or 4 days where it got down to like 50 something at nighttime, and I was so excited. I was ready to get out my hoodie and all my cozy things, and I was like, oh wait, no, I guess that's it. and then it warmed up again. It's like, well, there's fall gone. Now we're back to summer. '50s and '60s are like my happy temperatures. You like the cold with no snow and ice, yeah. Where it's like cool enough where you can like bundle up without getting drenched in sweat. The temptation to like crank up the AC just so it's cold enough that I can wear warm clothes. So this is a hexagon cardigan. So like a 6-sided thing that through some form of witchcraft and magic folds into half a cardigan. I'd seen them around for a while, and there was someone on Threads that I was following who posted a picture of one that they'd made, and it looked beautiful. If you're in menopause, anything over 70 you might mount. I've been encountering the starts of the hot flashes this year, and I must say I'm not impressed. I don't remember signing up to this at all. I have like a little desk fan, which has been helping immensely. Otherwise, my hair just like sticks to my head. I've got this like little USB fan that I'll just be like. But yeah, Florida be already pretty hot and sweaty, so I can't even imagine what it's going to be like getting into the full-blown stuff of perimenopause. Things to look forward to. Back home, it's usually the it gets warm in New Zealand, but it's a temperate country. Really. I'm not designed for, you know, days of 100 degrees. So I think I'm acclimating because now I'm like 60 and I'm like, oh, I need my socks on. I'm getting chilly. Well, I can drink plenty of water. I'm pretty good at that, and my Twitch stream is really good at reminding me as well. Do the self-care. The eating healthy bit's a little trickier. That's a work in progress. I'm just looking forward to it being cool enough that I can actually go for walks now. We're getting there. I'm curious. I am curious. I haven't decided. I guess I'm just gonna have to play it by ear to decide at what point I stop adding rounds and just add length. I don't think it'll be difficult to do though. Since it's just a granny square, basically. Stephanie, do you frequent a lot of crafting streams on the YouTubes? I'm relatively new to it on YouTube, and I was not entirely sure, like, if it matters what category you go into. Like, I'm used to Twitch. I've been on Twitch for years, but YouTube is a new beast for me. I don't even know if category matters, to be honest. And it feels so much later than it is today. That's awesome. I really enjoy like I started doing crafting streams just by accident, really. And then I realized it was actually a really nice way of connecting with other people. And so, you know, sometimes chat will be really quiet, but that's because everyone's just working on their own craft project. And it's, you know, it's just like having company, but without all the social obligation. You nodded off against you? Okay. Did you get any gameplay in on that game? Sorry, I'm chatting on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Yeah, exactly, Mama. Like there's been times where it's almost like like a craft or like a knitting circle. Everyone just like gathers their works and just like hangs out and it works on their own thing and just sort of chills out together and it's comfy and safe. You got as far as the house and then it said sleep and your brain went, okay, oh no, that's you. So we need to find you games without sleep then. You learn a lot of new things every day. Crochet, knit, loom, knit on the round machine. And so that's amazing, Stephanie. We do, I haven't tried looming or using machines, but I do crochet and knit on stream. I do cross stitch. I also do digital art. I do have a sewing machine, but I can't get to it right now. It's insulated with stuff that's piled up around it, shall we say. I haven't done any sewing streams though, because I feel like the sewing machine noise would be a bit much. But yeah, we're a pretty crafty bunch here. I usually, well, Sundays is usually the day that I do crafty streams. So like during the week, I'll play games, and then on Sundays, I'll do something crafty just to sort of wind down. For me, Sundays are a Friday, so it's like it helps me wind down, and then, you know, everyone can like come and relax and chill out in preparation for their start of the week. I've learned a lot through YouTube and Twitch though with crafting. Like I basically learned knitting and YouTube and crochet through Twitch and YouTube. I started knitting, and I was having some problems with one of the stitches that I was trying to do in knitting, and my partner Flint was like, why don't you have a look on Twitch and see if there's anyone streaming knitting? And I was like, that's dumb, who's gonna live stream knitting? And I found a streamer who was knitting, and I was like, hey, you know, I asked a question and she got some knitting needles and some yarn and showed me how to fix the problem that I was having. And I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. Who would even do such a thing? And since then I was like, yeah, maybe I should do that. Right? Get in on some of that good crafting shit. And it's great. I love it. You like doing cross stitch while you play a semi-idle game? I mean, that sounds really good, Mama. You've run out of space in your home. Looming is a form of knitting. You learned how from YouTube. That's really neat. Man, crafting space. That's a whole thing to try and manage. Like, I moved into my own office here, out of the bedroom. We finally got a space, so I've got my crafting space in here. And I'm just like, the more I get storage, the more stuff. Like all of a sudden I've got like painting supplies and clay and all my yarn, and oh god, there's just so much stuff. Well, my very first knitting streams were when I was playing Final Fantasy XIV. And I just started learning how to knit, and one of our friends, Kern, who was playing Final Fantasy as well, my character in game was doing like some sort of tailoring or thread crafty stuff, and we'd been talking about knitting, and Kern's like, why don't you, because it was grindy and taking well, she was like, why don't you show us your knitting if you're working on it while this is doing. So I set up like a little camera in the bottom corner of my screen, so I was gaming and then I had the knitting in the corner, and then slowly it sort of morphed into, now I just like, for 2 months I just like, every stream was a craft stream. Completely ignored the gaming and just went like hardcore on knitting, and I just made like everyone blankets their first year, and then I had regrets. So many regrets, because I think people appreciated how much effort it takes to make a blanket. Even just a basic blanket. Is it right, Mama? It's lovely. But like since then, like I've learned knitting and crochet entirely on stream, basically. And from then, over the years, I've since taught people. So like I've got a couple of friends who have learned how to crochet. We did like classes. Basically, I taught them on stream over a few weeks how to do like basic stuff. And now I love it when people will be like, hey, can you show me how to do a magic circle, or how do I do a long tail cast on or something? And it's really neat to be able to share that creativity with someone, especially because like during the COVID thing, crafting is such a multifaceted tool for managing mental health. Like it's creative, it's productive, it's a focus, it's meditative, there's so many things. Oh, that's really lovely, Mama. I love that. Because I will gladly, like, even if I'm in the middle of a game, if someone asks me a crafting question, you'll know I will just go off on a tangent, and all of a sudden we're talking about yarn. Or my cross stitch, or whatever other creative pursuit we're nattering about. Like, I'm always happy to talk about crafty things, even if I'm in the middle of like blowing up zombies or something, which is a little discordant and weird sometimes, but still, we'll do it. I have to decide what I'm going to do with my cross stitch, because I don't know if I don't know if it's just my brain being weird today, which is allowable, I think. Gosh. My yarn is being disemboweled. Okay, here we go. Like, the new glasses definitely help with the extra magnification for it. But I think the magnifying glass is easier. There's some projects that I actually find easier to do on stream. Like if it requires counting, like counted cross stitch, I find so much easier to do when I'm streaming. Because I'm more focused when I'm streaming somehow. I don't know how. Whereas if I'm offline and I'm trying to work on something, I'm just constantly moving. And so I'm always losing my place. That turned into a triple. You. I bought a couple of months ago I bought this big like magnifying light, like with a lens and a like light in it as well as a ring light. And that's actually perfect for the cross stitch, but it's kind of awkward to set it up for the webcam. I have to figure out a different setup for it, because right now this camera here is just like we're clamped to a shelf and in front of me. And then it's just like rotated so that you see what I see. No, feet. Like, seem to pull, it'll be fine. Now it's just yarn bath. I really ought to just cake what's left and be done with it. Actually, I should have caked it before I started working with it right back at the beginning. If I want to cake it now, I'm going to have to cut it or it's angled. Also, I think this might still be too much for one cake. How much is left on the skein? Even out this. So just about 500 yards left. Geez, we're only halfway into the thing. Surprises me. Yeah, I've got 2 knitted blankets that are like works in progress right now. One is like sort of like purple wool and white variegated yarn that I'm doing like 2-stranded with white yarn. It's gonna be really pretty if I ever finish it. And the other is getting done with this like Lion Brand Mandela yarn that I found at a closeout store for like super cheap. It's just a knitted corner to corner. It's not fancy, it's just garter stitch. But it looks so pretty and it's got a lovely drape. These are the things I should be working on rather than looking at making myself a mushroom hat that I totally don't need. I really want to get into quilting too. I have a bunch of fabric that I've been collecting for years now. For like things like skirts and shirts and stuff that I picked up from thrift stores and fat quarters that I like the fabric of to make into a quilt. But I've never quite got there. Excuse me. I don't know how to quilt, but I have a sewing machine and I have the will. Good start. And basic skills. I'm just impatient though. Very impatient. All the leggings of your jeans that you can save. That's, you know, I was just thinking about that, Stephanie. I was just like, I've got one of those big plastic totes that I've got full of clothes that I've saved that are too small for my husband and I, but they also have good fabric in them. So I can't bring myself to get rid of them. Like some of them like heavy cotton and denim from like his pants and stuff. Seems a shame to waste fabric like that. So I've just like been holding on to it for literally for years. I suppose it wouldn't be too difficult really to dig out the sewing machine and just place it like get a different like a smaller table and have it isolated from the table where the webcam is so that there's no vibration for the webcam. I usually find it, I just get so much more crafting done if I'm streaming. Believe it, even though I keep on putting my hands down, I get a lot more done when I'm streaming than when I'm not. Do we think 500 yards of this will get onto one cake? Hi, Megan. You're crocheting a Hexy cardigan. Just ended your first stream on a new channel, Rage Crochet. No viewers, but you're very hopeful. Well, awesome. Well done. Sometimes just getting started like that is the hardest bit, and you've done it. Yeah, that's what this is. This is a very simple hex cardigan that I found a pattern for online. Like, it's not going to have any like cuffs or anything. It's just a free draping hexagon cardigan, which I'm still convinced is witchcraft. Thanks for joining us in chat, Megan. And a dog named Jim. We cannot forget the dog named Jim. I'm very new to the old the YouTube world of crafting streams, but I've been streaming on Twitch for I don't know how many years now. Well, awesome, good job. It's always nice when you can craft alongside someone, you know. Share that cozy creative vibe. Hi, Mega Chili Mac. Hello, hello, hello. I just thought maybe I should have my chat bubbles show up on stream. Do I have them here? Oh, I do. Look at that. Is that too distracting? Should I hide that? Hope you've had a nice day, Mega. Figure at least this way, if I get this up, then the people on YouTube can see who I'm talking. Does take up a lot of space though, doesn't it? Started off today with a little bit of cross stitch, and by a little bit I mean like actually just a little bit, because my attention span was complete trash. Let's nudge this up here a bit more. Nice day weather-wise, and you don't have much to do, so nice and chill. Perfect. It sounds like a lovely Sunday. Been very relaxing here too. Had leftovers from last night for lunch. And just been crafting and putzing about, doing crochet and talking bullshit as I do. Oh, hello. No, that ain't on. We're not doing that. No, thank you. I do not trust manufacturers' joins. Well, I was like putting off caking the rest of the yarn because I didn't want to have to add a join, but there's a knot. I'm gonna have to cut it anyway, so I should probably just cake it while I can, right? That would make sense. We don't trust manufacturers not. I don't. Right, hang on a second. Get the stand up and stretch at the same time. We'll get my cakey doodad out. I even have a couple of toilet paper inner tubes. I've recently developed or redeveloped this panicky desire to save the inner tubes from toilet paper. I don't know where it came from. Though, to be honest, I've got one of them that I keep in my purse and my backpack, and I use it to carry napkins. I'm channeling my grandma with that one, I think. Okay, so we have ads for Twitch starting in just a few minutes. So this is a good time to stand up and stretch, grab a break, have a drink. If you're crafting along with me at home, stretch your fingers and toes, roll your neck around a bit. I'm gonna go pee and stretch myself, and I will see you in a few minutes. Exactly, Maria. All right, I'll see you soon. Alrighty. And we are back from the Twitch ad. Right. Okay. Cut the inner tube down vertically, and I'm just gonna make it so it's snug. It's gonna be the core for my cake of yarn. Ankle. This is going to be an absolute pain in the tuchus. What thanks, Steph? I made it myself. This is the way we wind our yarn, wind our yarn, wind our... See, we're winding it out of the skein, which is getting all like janky. Oh, putting it into a cake. They're not like eatable cake. Not that type of dietary fiber. It do a heckin' wind. Every time I get these like giant skeins of yarn, like 1,000 feet, and I was like, this will be great because I won't have to do any joins or anything. And then I forget that halfway through I get frustrated because it starts tangling. I need to cake it. Practically a magician, yeah. Yeah, this is why is it like this? All right, there we go. I remember trying to do this on my old webcam and the frame rate was so low that it was making everyone feel sick. It's a weird thing that you wouldn't think of. This is like one of the handiest tools though for a crafty person. Do any yarny stuff. Look at that. Isn't that pleasing? Especially if you want to like recycle yarn, like if you frogged a project or if you bought like a knit sweater from the store and you want to reuse yarn, this yarn winder is valuable. Okay, cut that out. Not that. It's been a poo. Making pescetti. This would be much easier if I had it all on a Swift. But I don't. Yeah, no, I'm good. We can skip this track. A little on the nose for this. Excuse you. Man, this skein is all kinds of tangled up in the middle. Never grumbles lion brand about it. It has become large. I can feel the weight of the winder. I'm trying to decide at what point do I stop or do I just try and fit it? That's hypnosis, yes. You will subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Don't forget to like and subscribe. When I snap my fingers, you will cluck like a chicken. Shit. Oh god. I'm so tangled up here. John, please. Yeah, no, that tracks. That's exactly what I would expect from you, Dad. It walks like a chicken and sounds like a chicken. It's probably... Oh. You can honk. Oop, there we go. Thank you. It's been really helpful, actually. Like the mods have said that it's helpful for them because it helps them gauge
This is Sadie,
how
aka
much
Saturn 86. This is a reminder
to
for
sort of
water,
alter their
take your meds,
support.
and be kind
But
to
I think
yourself.
it's helpful for me to identify before stream as well and realize that that's framing how I am for the rest of stream. Thank you. It's not my idea. I borrowed it and adapted it, so I can't take credit for it. But it's definitely a useful tool. This is so immensely satisfying. Like it feels good to hold. It is very spaceable. That is going to be much easier to manage. Hopefully, that will be easier to manage. This is just so pleasing to me. My brain is so weird. I'm just like, I love the fact that the height of the cake matches the label that I took off the skein. It's the simple things, you know? Don't get out very often, okay? Right. We did that other little bigger. Here. All right. And off we go again. It's working good. Oh, I forgot I can move this back now. Oh yeah, yarn is moving much more smoothly now. I've caked it. I don't have to keep on yanking. I think what I'll do with the next skein is I'll cake it in advance, but keep it like keep the two cakes connected, like outside to inside, and I think that'll work well. It might work. As long as I keep on going center pull, I think that'll work if I do like the outside to the center pull of a second cake, and then I can keep the 1,000 yards in one thing where I don't have joins. Potentially. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. That's assuming I get through this. If nothing else, caking it should let me go through the full skein and make sure there's not like stupid amount of knots or anything. I think of things I need to do this week, but my brain is not working. I need to finish draining the pool. Okay. Tidy the yard a bit. Let's see what I can do and grab some. I've got some empty plant pots out the back. If I've got enough soil in the backyard to fill some pots and get some seeds planted. Hey, that's so sweet. We have two outside cats. They were ferals that we got fixed through the catch neuter release program. That Flint is their human. And we've had them since kittens. One of them is like that. Like, Boots is a tiny little thing, and she's very vocal. With her, like, she's constantly fussing, but she's very food motivated. Squeaky, the boy, needs his loving from Flint. Like, he'll have like a mouthful of food, but he needs his loving from Flint before he will eat. Like, that's just the rules, and we have to go along with it. And if Flint's not around, he will tolerate some head pats from me. But he needs love before food. Like, that's the system. That's how the system works. And it's so adorable. Aw, kiss on the forehead. To be fair, I wouldn't mind a headbutt or a kiss on the forehead before each meal too. Maybe I should try that. I refuse to eat until you give me a kiss on the forehead. Probably okay if I'm out with Flint. Probably not so much if I'm out by myself. You know, server brings plate to table and I'm like, I need a kiss. I probably get removed. Aaron is such a good boy. It's good that he keeps his humans in check. After his humans. Oh, wait, no, tomorrow. Oh, Stephanie, thank you for that follow over on, or the subscription over on YouTube. I appreciate it. Sorry, it takes a while for it to pop up in my feed there. Just realized we have an appointment tomorrow. take Mama to an appointment in the afternoon. So that's the entire day stuck in a waiting pattern. Last, I'm super hungry. Don't know what to do about it. Contemplating a burrito, making burrito bowls. Maybe. Mainly because I have a craving for brown rice with lime. Yeah. I don't normally like brown rice, but I like the brown rice that I'd have with the burrito bowls that I make. Ooh. Hey, that's another round. Look at us go. We're doing a progress. So next week, what have we got? Let's see. So I don't have anything that I anticipate interfering with stream plans next week. Sorry, my throat's getting croaky. So what we're probably going to do next week is Wednesday. We'll probably, if I can, I'll kick off that sponsorship either tomorrow or Wednesday. And then we're looking at probably doing Farm Sim 25 next week. I don't have any outstanding things in my inbox, but I have applied for a few keys for things that I haven't heard back from. And I've applied for a creator program on Lurkit as well, which might have something for me. I haven't got any rejected offers on Keymailer, but that doesn't. Sometimes devs and publishers just won't answer. So, don't know. So far, all I know is Farm Sim 25 for next week. I'm gonna dig the heck out of those potatoes and crash tractors and get tangled up, and it's gonna be amazing. Okay, so I just realized why OBS keeps crashing when I end the stream, when I exit it. I'm not ending the broadcast to YouTube properly. Just hit a click. Feeling a little bit guilty that I'm contemplating ending the stream early to go cook, but that's just silly. Doesn't matter. Especially not if I'm hungry. You're hungry too? You haven't had dinner? Okay, how's this sound then? How about we all do a self-care? It's been a very long week. I'm exhausted. I'm hungry. Stu, you need to have some dinner. Please. I'm gonna go cook some dinner. I would love to see your updates, Luna. Absolutely. Let's find someone to write into, and I am. I know it's only been a few hours, but it's definitely, I think, a good idea to find something delicious. I'm gonna make my burrito bowl, so I need to get the rice cooker and the Instant Pot fired up. I'm gonna enjoy my delicious. We are going to go see Soma, I think. Yes, I'm glad you shared that too. I love hearing that sort of thing. All right, let me just for those of you over on the YouTube, if anyone is still on the YouTube, I stream on Twitch. What's that? Wednesday through Sunday from 4 p.m. Eastern. So if you feel like joining over there, that is my link. Okay. Thank you for hanging out with me and keeping me company this week. I know it's enough. I know yesterday was like a rough stream, so I'm just gonna wrap up. So over on YouTube, thanks for